Hey, what's up, guys? Valley Flying here. I am back, and I am finishing up the list that we started yesterday. The top 10 teams in the game. So I'm here at msf.gg again. If you haven't been here, check it out. Let's go into the character section. We got all these teams right here. Aim, Avenger, Defender, Guardian Hand, Hydra, and so on and so on. Yesterday, coming in at number 10 was Aim. Number 9 was the Ravagers. Number 8 was the Mercenaries. Number 7 was Kree. And number 6 was the Hand. So the Hand, I wasn't sure if I was going to put them at 6. I wasn't sure if I was going to put them at 5. But after looking at their kit, I dropped them down to 5, which meant that the next team rose up to that 5 spot. And in the 5 spot coming in is the Defenders. Yes, let's pull them up. These are the guys from the Netflix show. They have every one of them in their passive has a team synergy. So let's just take a look at him. Daredevil, I'm not going to go through his whole kit, but he is a good single target damage character. Most people have him at level 3 just because of Facebook saying that they did. Now, what he's going to do is give his defender allies 5% speed. Now, let's go down to the rest of them. Iron Fist, he's got a chance to heal. Let's go back down to level 3. He's got a 15% chance to heal himself and defender allies. So another pretty cool team synergy. Jessica Jones, she is going to up your resistance. So if you used to playing Star Wars, that would be like your tenacity. You're getting 25% for all city allies. So that's all the defenders plus a few other different characters. Let's go back to defenders. And Luke Cage, he's going to give a little bit more health for every defender. So good team synergy. Now, if you played Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes, I guess this would be like your Phoenix squad here. Although it is incomplete, you only got 4. Guy I would put in here to solve their issue of no strong AoE attack. And thematically, he fits as well. I would put the Punisher in. He is a city ally, so he's going to get a little bit bump from Jessica Jones. I think he has a thing. Let's check his kit. I think he has. I'm not sure. Let's go check. I just passed him. I think he has a thing for all city allies. Yep. So he has a little bit of synergy with the defenders as well. So he's getting some damage. So Punisher would be the perfect number 5 for this team. The defenders, pretty decent. I had a hard time on who's number 3 and who's number 4 for this one, and I wrote a list down on paper. I separated all these and picked which ones 1, 2, 3, and I switched them a few times. If you can see my paper here, there's some cross outs of these next 2 teams, and I'm still not sure who I'm going to pick, but I guess at number 4, I'm going to go with Hydra. Let's look at them. So, Crossbones, arguably one of the best skills in the game. That number 3 skill that he does that huge AoE damage, it's big. That pushes him into a higher tier alone just because of that one skill. It's so strong. And he's got a taunt, and it can be useful, but I wouldn't recommend it. That skill is really strong, though. Next, you got Winter Soldier. You could make an argument that this is the best single target damage dealers in the game. He's a good character. Oh, and they have synergy. They gain armor. Let's go back to the other one. Hydra. Winter Soldier. Does he have a synergy? Yes. Extra crit chance. There's some good synergy here. Now, what makes this team so special? I don't really see it. Until you check off this playable characters and look who appears. It's Red Skull. If you played this game a while, you've seen him as a non-playable character. He's not fun to deal with. Let's go down. Let's look at his kit. Let's check all these to the pre-update default level. His first skill. Oops, where'd it go? There it is. Okay. It does decent damage. It applies defense down. 50% chance for a chain. Okay, this is an okay skill. He's got a summon. I love these summon characters. Kingpin, Yondu, Nobu. Red Skull's another one. 2 summons. Not a 1-2 like Yondu. He's got summon 2 at level 5. At level 7, 2-3. You want to talk single target damage? Look at this move. Apply offense up to 3 allies plus attack target for 400% damage. And call assist from 2 to 3 Hydra allies. You attack someone with this skill and they're dead. They're dead. Single target damage from Red Skull. Single target damage from Winter Soldier. Hydra. This team is legit. So, what are we missing? We don't have a tank. Crossbones is not a tank. Oh, but this guy is. Hydra Armored Guard. Decent tank. Gains a taunt. You need a taunt for your tank. Heals. And remove negative effects from his health. This is a decent taunting skill. Let's go back. Where are they? Hydra. So we got single target damage. You got that crazy kit with Red Skull. You got huge AoE damage. You got to keep him alive. You have that tank. Maybe we can get someone to heal. Oh! You need to keep Crossbones alive. Apply Death Bruise to the lowest health ally. If he's on the verge of dying, he's not going to die. You're going to be able to get that big detonate off. He's here to keep Crossbones alive. 30% chance to apply positive effects. Could be great, could be not so great, but it's there. Attack a target, and 50% chance to apply heal block. I hate heal block when it's applied to me. You wait. When Red Skull comes out, this team, it might not be number 4. I might have got it wrong. This team might jump ahead in the meta. But it's just theory crafting at this point. Maybe this team looks good on paper and it'll suck in real life. But I like this team. If you're someone that is farming for the future, Hydra. Maybe not right now, but in the future, this team's going to be solid when you have Red Skull with it. All right. So that was a good team. You got to have an even better team to beat it. And coming in at number 3 is these guys right here, the Guardians of the Galaxy. All right, this is another team. They're not complete. You got arguably one of the best tanks in the game. Arguably one of the better single target damage dealers in the game. I guess it's not a garbage. She is one of the best single target damage dealers in the game. Good area of effect damage in the game. But we don't have all of them yet. They're in the game. If you've played enough, you've played against these guys. They're not playable yet, but I'm assuming Groot, Star-Lord, and even Red Skull, they will be playable. Hopefully in the near future. But their kits in the game, their profiles in the game. You need a healer. Groot comes in as a healer. He heals here. Let's take a look at it. He heals a little bit. It's not a huge heal. But 30% chance to clear negative effects. Pretty decent. He'll be good. Plus, if you take a look at Rocket's kit, Rocket has a lot of synergy with Groot. If Groot is your ally, he also gains an assist from Groot and apply taunt to Groot for 1 turn. So makes Groot into another tank. If Groot is an ally, attack all allies for 310% damage instead. So I'm not sure if this is a special attack. I know I've seen Captain America and Iron Man do a special attack. I have not noticed if they do a special attack for that move right there. And they do a little bit more damage with it. If you go up to level 7, it's a little bit more damage. I thought it was more when I said that. All right. And then Star-Lord. Starlord. Oh, let me go to over to this other website, Marvel Strike Force Wikia, because they have a Starlord kit. All right, so if we go to level 7, he has a decent attack. Attack the primary target, 125% damage, a little bit of chain. Decent. Nothing special. Clever distraction is supposed to be his third. All right, grant ability energy to one ally. It's huge. You could use your moves faster. And you can blind your primary target for a turn. 80% chance. At level 5. Wait, no. 90% chance. Okay. Attack primary target. Decent damage. Can call an assist. And it's a little higher chance to call an assist if it's a guardian ally. So pretty decent. And on turn, 30% chance to grant ability energy to each ally, and grant ability energy to a guardian ally. So you could, you got a 30% chance to grant 100% chance to get at one if you have all guardians. So pretty decent guy. Let's go back to msf.gg. All right, so Guardians of the Galaxy, they're already strong. They don't need, they work in a lot of teams. What am I doing? I'm not doing it right there. Yeah. But when these two characters released, they will be another strong team. Maybe these guys are more like the Phoenix team, because they're pretty well balanced. Tank, damage, single target, damage AoE, healer, and just applying random buffs. So this team is a really good synergy. This is another good team. It's got to get even better. Let's go to Shield. Oh, there's no Shield Guardians. All right. Black Widow. Arguably one of the best characters in the game. Let's look at her kit real quick. Attack primary target for 230% damage stun. This is probably her weakest skill. And she's got speed chance. Let's go back down to 3. Speed and chance to get stealth and offense up. Oh, I'm reading that wrong. Okay, she gets speed, and if she's stealth, she has a 50% chance to get offense up. So this is her big move. She gets stealth, clear negative effects from herself, gain speed up on self, and apply speed up to shield and Avenger allies. She's in the shield team. And guess what? She's going to be in the Avenger team as well. 60% chance to apply speed up to 3 additional allies. Now, if you're in a shielder Avengers team, this doesn't really matter because she's going to apply them to them. And then this one, her basic, she has a 70% chance to copy a positive effect if she's in stealth and to remove the positive effect. So, good kit. One of the best characters in the game. Not Avengers. Shield. Sorry. Alright. Who else we got? Captain America. I've talked about him before, but he's a great tank. Gives everybody some ability energy. Hawkeye. Really good at clearing effects. Quake. I've talked about her. She's got slow. So if you look at Quake and Black Widow, they really wreck a team. You got Black Widow applying speed to your whole team. You got Quake applying slow to targets at a time with her basic. You could choose who you're gonna slow, because Black Widow's going first. The only thing is if you're playing a Black Widow that has your same rank, Black Widow's gonna go first. She's the fastest character in the game, so she's gonna apply speed to your whole team. So that means your Quake is going before her Quake. You can slow down her Quake. You can slow down whoever on their team. And then you got Nick Fury. This character is in the game. I don't know how to get him. He hasn't been available since I started, and I haven't seen any arena teams with him, so I don't know if he was ever available, but he is in the game. He's not obtainable yet, but he is a solid support. Custom Icer. This is a strong basic attack, just because it has so many things that it could do here. All right. Rally. So you get defensive up for 1 turn. You're going to heal all the allies for 2,000 health and 5% of Fury's max health. And apply all positive effects on self to the allies. Decent heal. Gets offense up and summons 2 shield allies. So, like Red Skull, he's summoning 2 agents. And like the other ones, big damage, low health. And then at the start of each turn, 15% chance to gain team attack for that turn. I'm not too familiar with this buff. I'm assuming that if someone on your team is attacking, he might attack. I'm not sure. I don't think I've seen it in the game. But this is a solid team. And if you look at their tags, controller, support, controller, protector, controller, you don't have a lot of pure attack. But these guys are controlling the field so much. You got a big tank here. You got someone healing everybody and calling extra agents. This team is very good. I think I let a little bias get in the way when I chose the next team. There's a lot of the same characters in the next team. And as you can guess, I accidentally clicked on them earlier. Number 1, the Avengers. Obviously, there are some of the coolest characters in the game. Hulk, one of my favorites. You got a lot of the meta characters in this right here. Solid character. Does some good single target damage. Black Widow, we talked about her. She's a must on this team. Captain America, he's a must on this team. Hawkeye, you got another tank in Hulk. Now, Hulk is a tank in this game. He's a good tank, not great tank. Probably not farmable for a while because he's only available through the achievements as far as I know. Iron Man, he's through an event. And he deals some good damage as well. I haven't looked at his kit too much to see if it's single target or multi-target. Let me look at attack all enemies. Okay, so it's multiple targets. Oh, I have seen this skill. I talked about it in this video too. Captain America holds up his shield and Iron Man hits the shield with his blasters and it goes and hits all your enemies. And okay, so he's got a AoE and he's got a big damage. And he's probably got a really low health pool as well. So I guess he's kind of similar to Rocket. Nick Fury, we talked about him. Thor, great AoE damage. So this will be kind of a hard team to pick, but I think I'm going to go with Black Widow, Captain America, Nick Fury, and oh, the last 2 are pretty tough. I think I would go with Hawkeye. And I think I would have to go with Iron Man just for a little bit more damage. Although Hulk is kind of tempting. 1, because he is my favorite character. And 2, because he's a tank. And if you get Captain America and Hulk throwing those taunts right at the right time, that could be very deadly for the other team. So let me go over it again. A lot of ideas went through my head just then. All right. Black Widow, Captain America, Hawkeye. That's 3. Number 4 is Nick Fury. And see, I still can't decide. I guess I'll go with Iron Man. Just for a little extra damage. I guess it's kind of like the SHIELD team. Very similar to the SHIELD team because Iron Man would be similar to Quake. I'm still not sure. Maybe Hulk would be cool. Anyway, either way, I don't think you can go wrong. Just pick 5 of these characters. You can have a solid team. Who knows when we'll see a lot of these teams floating around just because of the farmability. But that is it for this video. I got a review of the new DC game coming up. So watch for that video. Make sure you subscribe because I have a lot more videos to go. Any topics you want to see, any ideas, any questions, let me know. You leave the comments down below. And I will see you next time. Valley Flying out.